do you like about living in this area?
It's beautiful. There's so much wildlife and everybody's so friendly. I love the buzzards, I love the sheep, I love the little lambs in the spring. And I love just the down-to-earthness. Coming from London, everybody's like either frosty or snooty or... Yeah, they got a lot of problems.
Hi,
Hello,
what's your name?
my name is Kay,
Hi Kay, where do you come from?
Tredegar.
Tredegar, interesting. How long have you lived there?
I've lived there for like 6 years now.
How did you come to move there? Were you born there?
I moved there because I moved there with foster parents. So I originally was from Abertillery, but just moved to Tredegar.
Interesting. What kind of hobbies do you like to do?
I really like reading, acting, and listening to music.
Interesting. Tell me about a dream of yours.
I would love to work in the creative arts industry, and I love to act for screen, and I'd also love to entertain people.
What kind of film would you like to act in?
I'd really want to act in like a comedy or a horror because I really love the horror genre.
What's your favourite horror film?
My favourite horror film is probably Carrie.
You like Stephen King?
Yeah, I love Stephen King.
I do too. Would you ever act in a Stephen King film?
Definitely.
What character would you play?
Probably the psychopath that kills people.
Interesting. Is that a dream of yours to play a psychopath?
Yes, I'd love to.
Do you think you make a good one?
Definitely.
How long have you lived in Abertillery?
I've lived there all my life.
All your life.
Yeah.
What do you like to do for work and hobbies?
I like to take photos of football. Yeah, basically.
Interested in sport?
Yeah, very interested in sport.
What's your favourite type of sport?
Football.
Football. What's your favourite team?
Burnley. Not everybody's choice, but yeah.
What's something that you're grateful for?
I'm just grateful that to be living. Also being around the area with loads of interesting people, should I say, but also very friendly people as well. So yeah.
Tell me about a dream of yours.
Oh, do you know, I like to just go with the flow. The universe has got so many million miracles a minute, do you know, and just to be able to be open to those, to allow them to unfold is my sort of, my goal.
So you would say that you're a spiritual person?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think, do you know, every flower that opens, do you know, every look into a different person's eyeball is just magic. And just to appreciate each one of those, to let it open out, moment for moment, in that moment.
Do you think that the landscape and this place, do you think that amplifies your spirituality?
Yeah, it definitely does. I used to paint. I used to be a painter, and come in here and just the intricate, infinite perfection of it's never the same. Even you can stand on top of the mountain and you can look and then look and then look, and the light changes, the season changes, and in 360 degrees, you can't, what would you paint? What would you say? Yeah, it just takes my breath away. Just that intricate perfection.
So would you say that living in Wales is a dream come true?
Wow, yeah, I like what you did there. Yeah, definitely. In fact, and that's like you say, or like I said, that I couldn't have, if you'd sat me down 30 years ago, God, yeah, I would be like, no, I couldn't. I wouldn't have plotted it out like this, but the universe has put me on those paths, and those paths have led to this moment, and it's beautiful.
I come from China, like southwestern part of China, Sichuan province.
How long have you been in Wales?
I only been in Wales actually for a month. I just recently moved to Cardiff
How are you finding Wales?
I really love the view in Cardiff Bay, and I enjoy the people here being friendly, and yeah.
What do you do for work or hobbies? Are you a student?
So I'm just I just finished my master in theatre practice from Exeter University. So currently I'm just looking for job opportunities and get more experience.
Tell me about a dream of yours.
So my dream is to prove people wrong. I've been doubted since school, and I would never be able to achieve anything. Won't be able to go to college on a level 3 course. Won't be able to go to university. Now I'm on a level 3 course, second year, looking to go to university.
Was there a specific person that told you that you couldn't make it?
There was quite a few of them, to be honest with you.
Teachers, parents?
Teachers, yeah, teachers. I wasn't given a chance in school. Teachers, tutors, I wasn't given a chance, so I thought...
So what would proving people wrong, what would that look like for you?
For me, as a sport photographer, mainly specialising in football, I'd be taking photos in the Premier League, maybe World Cup, maybe Europa League, who knows.
So, do you think that living in Wales can help you achieve that dream?
No.
Where do you think you should be?
Well, the national sport here is rugby. So, for me, it would be England. That's national sport there. So,
Not
yeah.
interested in taking rugby pictures?
I've done it 3 times. Not really interested.
So, do you think it's right to say that being a photographer for the Premier League would be your dream come true?
Yes. But also proving people wrong would be my dream come true. I mean, like, back to your question, do you think you can do this in Wales? In fact, no, I can't. Because the university course that specialises in sport photography is in Nottingham, so...
So you think that's going to be your next step?
Yeah, that's my next step.
Tell me about a dream of yours.
Actually, I have this kind of 2 dreams. I have this idea of becoming an actor when I was 13 years old in primary school. But at that time, my parents were so opposed to this idea because it's quite unstable and not well paid. So until after I finished my secondary school, I finally had the chance to apply for the uni. But at that time, I did a bachelor degree in English literature, and I finally kind of persuaded them to agree to study for drama after I finished my bachelor degree.
How do you think you can achieve this acting dream?
Actually, I think it's quite a long journey. And I also think the reason I love acting is not just be on the screen, it's the opportunity to talk with people and listen to their stories. And that's why I try to explore more, and not just representing certain voices, but let the people think and reflect for what they see on the screen instead.
How do you think living in Wales can help you with this dream?
I think there's lots of opportunities in film and television industry, obviously, but I feel there's a close connection, stronger connection to speak with people in the communities, to talk with them and listen to the voices. And also I have this idea to kind of gather more ideas from people. So yeah.
Do you think you might like to direct documentaries as well?
Yeah, because I recently have this idea of doing a documentary about female politicians in Wales. Because I feel as a female myself, I always feel there's underrepresented group within the political systems, and there's some changes need to be made in the future.
So do you think being part of that change would be a dream come true?
Yeah, definitely. because I've just recently done lots of like research into the Welsh Parliament and the Senate. So I've been to a few plenary and committee meeting in the Welsh Parliament and listened to the different committees leaders and scholars to talk about like some recent issues and problems that need to be solved in the future, which I find really helpful. And at the same time, I find there's like half of the like members, like MPs in the Welsh Parliament, they're all female. So I find it quite inspiring. So yeah.
How do you feel the area that you live in impacts your dreams?
I feel like the area I live in has impacted my dreams because where I live in Trevel, there's been multiple filmings. And also, I feel like my secondary school encouraged me to get involved in the creative arts industry too. I've been into the creative arts industry since I was the age of 11. So
you think there's lots of opportunity in
yeah,
Wales?
I definitely think there's lots of opportunities. There's multiple auditions going on in Wales. There's It's My Shout. So I would say there are loads of opportunities in Wales.
So it's kind of a dream come true for you?
Definitely a dream come true.
Do I have a dream? Well, that's a lovely question, and I automatically see Martin Luther King saying, I have a dream. Obviously, yes, I do. I want to see the valleys regenerate, but regenerate in a way which makes the best of outside influences whilst maximising our own potentials and powers. One of my fascinations is the arts. I've published several books. I was a journalist in the area for a good number of years, edited a local paper, but my real fascination is Welsh and Anglo-Welsh literature, and I'm very big on seeing our own culture represented, because we have world cultures, that make up the world. We have English culture, we have Scottish culture, we have Irish culture. You go to a bookshop, you can find books on those topics, by those authors easily. If you go to looking for an Anglo-Welsh author, they'll refer you to local interest. But it's more than local interest, this is our culture. So I'd like to see the arts better represented, but in a way that can be monetised, because there has to be some monetisation, as part of an ongoing regeneration process. I mean, the towns such as Abertillery, which took a great big hammering in the 80s because of the real ravaging effect of the Thatcher government, which took everything out but could come up with nothing better to put in. And that was a criminal act in my view. You have all of that, but you have also still people who are here. And I'm aware that there's a little jump in my thought there, but it's about expression, it's about maximising what we have, but also people are starting to come to terms with things to do with the arts. I know a number of young filmmakers, I know a number of young writers, people who are working in the arts in Wales, and they need to be able to realise that the arts is something it is worth going into, and you can actually make a living. I started with other ambitions, and the situation was that I started to write. I was advised by a very strange teacher who was a chemistry teacher, but it turned out he was a Saran and Calcutta published poet. And he grabbed hold of me and encouraged me because I was writing poetry. And I owe everything to him because, in a way, I wouldn't have thought of being a writer. My family, on my mother's side, there were a lot of teachers. I might have ended up at the chalk face, but that wasn't how it worked out. I ended up as a journalist, I ended up as a minister of religion, I ended up as a spiritual teacher. And in a strange way, that's how things were, but through the arts and through self-expression. Yes, there has to be a way of monetising, and you have to redevelop towns along a sort of sign of entertainment or the arts. But when you have places like Abertillery, which has the Met, which has a good library starting up the way, when you have businesses such as Kenny's Vinyl Vault starting in a vegan cafe, and of course music and things like that, The values are coming to life again. I will not have it. I will not have the negativity that comes. I can be negative. I can be a miserable git. I can be extremely miserable. But what's the point?
Yeah.
The values are alive, a bit like Gordon. You know, we say, you know, we think of Brown Blessed, don't we? Gordon's alive. And yes, people do ask me to say it. But the point is, coming back to earth, the point is, I do have a dream, and it's more than a dream. I'm seeing it come true that there's regeneration for these valleys and hope for the future.
What's your name?
Awen,
And where do you live?
Abertillery.
That's in Abertillery.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have a dream?
I don't have main dreams, but I want to get into full-time job because I only done voluntary work, so that's my dream, to get a full-time job in the future.
And
So
what type of work do you want to go into?
I want to be like a carer or yeah, stuff like that.
Very good. And tell me about your dream.
I want to be like a carer, so like caring for older people who've got disabilities, because my mum's a carer as well, you see, so yeah, so yeah.
Okay, and what are you going to do to achieve your dream?
Get qualifications and, you know, to keep doing volunteering work, stuff like that.
My name's Joanna.
And where do you live?
I live in Antiglo, Blaenau Gwent. Yeah.
And do you have a dream?
Well, my dream, I've had lots of dreams and I've kind of fulfilled lots of them. So yeah, I was a nurse and then a youth worker and a teacher, and now I run my own business. So lots of dreams that have come true.
What are you going to do to take your dream further?
I think that grabbing opportunities is really important, so never say no to a new opportunity that comes your way if you can help it, and be friendly and chat with lots of people and just grab those opportunities whenever they come along.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, and what's your name?
Hi, my name is Catherine Marnie Michael.
And where do you live?
I live in Abertillery, born and bred.
Born and bred.
Yes.
So you lived your whole life?
I have that, yes.
And do you have a dream?
I have a few dreams that could roll into one, but I think my dreams and opportunities now at my age, I like to look upon it and look upon things throughout the world. I think the biggest dream of all would be peace. Peace, and to see through, help each other and be kind, a little bit more, I think, to evaluate people more and their needs and wants, because it's so important. It starts from small to big then, and just so that we can all walk within our own and feel safe and have more respect for each other.
Hope for the future.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I got a lot of hope for the future. I mean, I'm more than pension age. I don't mind, you know. I've had a wonderful life up to now, and I want to see a bit more of it. I've had a wonderful family, my parents, brothers, all my connects, my friends. You will meet nicer people, and it's a shame that, you know, sometimes, and we don't want to be where we think, oh well, we're better off than some. That's not a way. That's not a way forward. There should be a way for everyone.
Yeah.
Equality.
Yeah.
Equality.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you.